Patriot League football teams combined to win 4 of 7 contests against the Ivy League this weekend, and another coaching milestone was hit in women's volleyball. All the highlights and more on this week's edition of Patriot League Roundup. Hello Patriot League fans, and welcome back for another Patriot League Roundup. I'm Jimmy Johnson. Let's start in football with the number 16 Mountain Hawks, who entered this past weekend with a bad taste in their mouth after a tough overtime loss to New Hampshire the week before. It got a little scary on Saturday against Princeton, but in the end Lehigh improved to 2-1 behind another stellar performance from quarterback Chris Lum. After Princeton jumped out to a 3-0 lead, Lehigh's offense arrived. Chris Lum connected with Ryan Spadola for this 49-yard touchdown pass to make it 7-3 early in the second quarter. And 23 seconds before halftime, Lum found Spadola again for this 12-yard catch-and-run touchdown to make it 13-6 at the break. The duo was at it again in the third, making it 20-9 with this 46-yard touchdown, their third scoring connection of the day and 6th of the season. Watch again as Lum fakes the handoff and threads the needle, hitting Spadola perfectly in stride between defenders. Spadola finished with 214 yards on 9 catches. Lum wasn't finished, tossing his 4th touchdown pass of the game, hooking up with Sean Farrell for this 2-yard score to make it 27-9. But then it got scary for Lehigh as Ivan Charbonneau got the Tigers right back into the game on the ensuing kickoff. Finding a seam and speeding past the last defenders, Charbonneau ran 92 yards to make it 27-16. It's the second straight week that Lehigh has allowed a special teams touchdown. With 10:57 remaining and trailing by 2 scores, Princeton tried the onside kick, and Jai Faluse recovered to give the Tigers a chance on offense. Princeton drove 70 yards to narrow the gap to 27-22 with 6:49 left, as Tommy Warnhan shuffled a pass to Chuck DeBilio and ran it 26 yards for the touchdown. Faced with a 3rd and 12 on their next possession, Lum tossed a screen out to Spadola, who split defenders but was tripped up a yard short. And on 4th and 1, Zach Barquette powered his way forward for 7 yards to continue the drive. 4 plays later, Keith Sherman punched it in, lunging forward for the 2-yard touchdown, securing a 34-22 win for Lehigh. Chris Lum finished completing 28 of 38 passes for 384 yards and 4 touchdowns, and the Lehigh offense combined for 102 rushing yards. Lehigh wasn't the only Patriot League team to win Saturday and move to 2-1. Holy Cross, coming off a big win over Colgate, welcomed in Harvard for its 3rd straight home game at Fitton Field. Let's go to Charter TV's Kevin Shea and Adam Lacombe for the call.
Hammers it from his own 44-yard line. Loose football, still loose. And Holy Cross is in front of it, and they recover. On for the field goal attempt. It is up and through. 11:02 remaining here in the first quarter, and Holy Cross has drawn first blood. Winter's going to run the option, keeps it himself, and is into the end zone for the touchdown. Good read from Collier Winters, and you see his athleticism. Winters to throw, 1st and goal with time over the middle. It is caught for the touchdown, and it's the tight end, Juzik. And Harvard, 2 drives and 2 touchdowns. Here's Taggart with time, has a man wide open, it's Hauser. Josh Hauser's to the 40, the 30, foot race to the end zone, the 10, 5, touchdown Holy Cross. A 68-yard touchdown strike on the blitz. Holy Cross picks it up. Taggart, complete with a strike to Fess. Fess inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. 5'11", 223 pounds from Toronto, Canada. Taggart. And let's see, are they in? Holy Cross says yes. It is indeed a touchdown. Taggart with time. Complete to Fess down the middle. Fess makes a move. And Fess takes it all the way down to the 27-yard line. And his kick is up, and it is good from 27 yards away. And Holy Cross with a 20-14 lead. It's a 2-possession game. He's got the leg. He's got the accuracy as well. Field goal is good. 38-yard field goal from McCumber. 3rd and goal. Winters. Intercepted. It's going the other way. 1 man to beat. Sitnick's going to go for the touchdown. 99 yards on the return. And the Holy Cross defense pumps up big. Winters with time going deep, has a man out there, and it's caught for the touchdown. Alex Sarkeesian. Here's your ball game, 4th and 8 from the 45 with 25 seconds remaining. Winters, under pressure, fires. It's intercepted by Chandler Fenner. Fenner's got room to run across midfield to the 40, to the Harvard 30, and brought down at the 27-yard line. And Holy Cross can celebrate. They will defeat the Crimson here and move to 2-1.
Fueled by a 17-point second quarter, Holy Cross held on to win 30-22 over Harvard Saturday at Fenton Field. Ryan Taggart finished 22 of 35 passing for 320 yards and a touchdown. He also ran for a score. Lafayette stumbled out of the gates, falling to 0-2, including their second straight loss to the Georgetown Hoyas, a game in which they had a chance to win it late. Saturday was a new day for the Leopards as coach Frank Tavani handed over the reins to junior quarterback Andrew Shoup. It was his first career start, and what a start it was for him. Let's go to Lafayette Sports Network's Gary Laubach and Mike Joseph for the call.
Shoup back off his back foot, wide open. Ross Sherman down the sideline. Lafayette touchdown, oh my! 44 yards. Andrew Shoup off his back foot. They are. Shoup's going to go for it all. Down the sideline. Oh my, that's perfect. Oh my, what a throw. Unbelievable throw. Mark Ross was right there to collect it. Right in his belly. 37-yard touchdown. Be a 48-yard field goal. Shoup will hold. Austin O'Brien, the 6'3", 250-pound freshman. He's got a very strong leg. It's up, and it is good. Oh my! Oh my! Certainly a touchdown would make it a 2-score game. Oh, what a perfect pass! That's interference. That's going to be a touchdown. There goes Mark Ross. Oh my! 73 yards for the touchdown. Nardone back. He's going to get rushed. It's a screen, and it's intercepted. Lafayette's going to go down the field. Kyle Simmons, touchdown. Lafayette, 30 yards. Four here would pretty much put this away. They're going to go big. They're going to fire wide open. Kevin Doty. Doty turns it up. Is he in? Touchdown. Oh my, 28 yards. Touchdown number 4 for Andrew Shoup. The Lafayette Leopards will get their first win of 2011. I know Frank's been under the weather, but this one will help.
Lafayette goes on to win big 37-12 over Penn Saturday. Andrew Shoup was stellar in his first start, going 14 of 23 for 230 yards and 4 touchdowns. Wideout Mark Ross caught 4 passes for 126 yards and 2 scores. Fordham made it 4 wins over the Ivy League on Saturday with a 21-14 defeat of Columbia. For the highlights, let's go to Kyle Kessis and Andrew O'Connell.
From the Rams' 2-yard line, 3:45 to go in the first half. Columbia on top by 7. Takes the snap, looks right, and it's picked off by Nick Womack. Picked off in the goal line. He is down the left sideline. Nick to midfield, streaking at the 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown Fordham. Nick Womack with a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. Columbia's 46. Brackett takes the snap, 3-step drop, and now he is dropped in the backfield by Austin Hancock. Matzold alone in the shotgun. Columbia showing blitz once more. Here they come. Swings it out to Ajala, left side. He makes the grab on the hash, and he shoots up the middle. He's got one man to beat. He bounces it out towards the left sideline. Ajala 10, goal line, touchdown Fordham. Deep to the left, covering Kurt Williams on this 3rd down and 8 from Columbia's 26. Brackett takes the snap. He's got nowhere to go, and he's taken down in the backfield. Sacked by Nick Womack. Seconds on the play clock. Reports the news to his offensive line. Now he's back into the gun. Takes the snap. Quick drop. Now he rolls out right. Being pursued. Throws it down the right sideline for Dan Light, and he's got him. Fordham works from right to left. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Whiting joins Matzold in the backfield. The give is to Whiting. He's up the middle. He breaks 1 tackle. He's along the far hash, streaking down the far hash mark, and he's tripped up at the 20-yard line. 5.5 minutes to go. 2nd and 6 for Fordham from Columbia's 16. Matzold fakes the give. Straight drop over the middle for Kuntz. Touchdown Fordham. Middle of the end zone. Carlton Kuntz has it. Fordham is on top 20-7 with the extra point on the way. They trail by 14. They're on the Fordham 39. Brackett drops the pass, and he's sacked. Into the backfield, it's Andre Dallaire who takes him down on 4th and 15. Clock ticking inside 3 minutes. 2nd down and 2 from Fordham's 22. Back to passes Brackett again, and he's sacked. Jake Rodriguez gets into the backfield this time and takes down the quarterback. They're on their own 45-yard line with 2 seconds to go, trailing by 7. Brackett back to pass. He heaves it high in the air. It's not going to reach the end zone on the fly, and it drops incomplete. Fordham wins 21-14. They take home their 6th Liberty Cup victory.
Peter Matzold finished with 212 yards passing and 2 touchdowns, and Darrell Whiting ran for 100 yards on 18 carries. Fordham recorded 5 sacks and forced 2 turnovers. In other Patriot League action, Bucknell lost to Cornell 24-13 despite taking a 13-10 lead late in the third quarter. Cornell used 2 long pass plays of 64 and 87 yards in the final 3:09 to defeat the Bison. Brandon Wesley threw for 267 yards and Victor Walker had 108 yards receiving. In New Haven, Connecticut, Yale used 16 straight points in the second half to pull away and defeat Georgetown 37-27 on Saturday. Scott Darby and Isaiah Kemp each threw for more than 100 yards and each had a touchdown pass for the Hoyas. In Hanover, New Hampshire, Colgate was without running back Nate Eaches, and Dartmouth capitalized, winning 37-20. Colgate quarterback Gavin McCarney ran for 3 touchdowns, but a 17-point third quarter lifted Dartmouth to the win. Here's how the standings look heading into Week 4, where 6 of 7 Patriot League teams will be in action, with 5 heading on the road. Lehigh will host Liberty at 12:30 p.m., and both Fordham at Rhode Island and Georgetown at Marist will be 1 p.m. kickoffs. At 6 p.m., Bucknell will travel to Princeton, and Lafayette will conclude its 4-game season-opening road trip at Stony Brook. Colgate will travel to Towson for a 7 p.m. kick. In women's volleyball, Army is on the verge of 10 wins after a 2-1 weekend, and Lehigh won 3 straight to move to 7-5 on the season. Bucknell moved to 3-6 over the weekend with a big signature win for Coach Cindy Opolsky on Friday. Coach Opolsky became the 2nd head coach in the Patriot League to reach a significant win milestone this season. She netted her 300th career win at Bucknell with Friday's 3-1 win over Coppin State on the first night of the Bucknell Invitational. League play tips off this weekend with a big match on Friday featuring Army at Lehigh. Not only are they 2 of the hottest teams in the league right now, but there's an interesting coaching connection. Army coach Alma Cavacci once played at Temple under the new head coach at Lehigh, Bob Bertucci. For the rest of the league schedule this weekend, log on to patriotleague.com. In women's soccer, the defending Patriot League champion Lehigh Mountain Hawks finally saw the offense come around in a pair of impressive road wins, 4-2 Friday at Quinnipiac and 2-0 Sunday at NJIT. Murphy Greeley scored here in the first half against NJIT, and Darby Wigan, a freshman, directed this nifty pass to secure a 2-0 win Sunday. Navy and Army also continue to add on the wins as they lead in the standings heading into the final weekend of non-league play before the league slate kicks off on October 1st. The Lehigh men also had a big week on the soccer field, moving to 3-1-2 with a 2-0 win over St. Peter's, while Bucknell bounced back from 2 one-goal losses to collect a pair of shutouts. Colgate still leads in the early standings at 5-1 despite dropping its first contest over the weekend. Lehigh and Lafayette follow close behind as league play opens this weekend with a highlight match between Bucknell and Lehigh in Lewisburg at 4 p.m. on Saturday. In field hockey, Lafayette, Colgate, and Bucknell had the best weeks among Patriot League squads, with the Leopards and Raiders each going 2-1, and the Bison winning their lone contest in overtime against Lockhaven. Lafayette and Colgate sit atop the standings as the teams head into their final weekend of exclusive non-league play before the league season opens on October 1st with both the Leopards and the Raiders matching up. That is our show for this week. We thank you for tuning in, and we hope to see you again here next week on Patriot League All Access. Remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and enjoy the games this weekend.